2022, we met Yogesh sir through one of our mutual relatives. Back then, we were around 17 crores.
Hello, today I am in conversation with Mr. Karan Anturkar, Director, MSquare Engineers. We have been associated with MSquare Engineers for last 5 years now, and we have seen this company grow from 17 crores to now coming up to close to 120 crores. We have closely worked with Mr. Mohan Anturkar and seen his struggle, his challenges, his progress. Unfortunately, this last 6 months to 6 to 7 months have been difficult for MSquare and Mr. Karan Anturkar as well. Why? Because we lost a gem, Mr. Mohan Anturkar, in the month of July. But nevertheless, he used to always say that show must go on, and that's what Karan is doing. Not only he has handled the situation very gracefully, but he has also shown lot of courage while he was going through in this last 6 to 7 months working in the company and for the company. The company saw a lot of challenges, but today they are again standing and serving their customers very gracefully. So we have Mr. Karan Anturkar, a dynamic personality. Let's understand the challenges that he faced. How was MSquare built? What are the achievements that MSquare has done? As well as Mr. Mohan Anturkar's contribution towards MSquare. Karan, thank you for taking time to share your journey with us. Your association with us, rather MSquare's association with us, has been for last 4 years now. You are continuing and forwarding the legacy of Mohan sir. To start that, if you remember, Mohan sir started this journey with us 3 years back, and what was the motivation that made Mohan sir to join us, to go with us, and what was the biggest challenges that you were facing those days? So, if you could share that with us.
So, I thank you to also inviting me and giving me this podium to share the views about our company and the association with SIL. Before answering that, I'll just go with a preface of MSquare. How MSquare started and how after 23 years we joined hands with SIL, and how till date how we've come up with all the innovations and solutions. So MSquare, it was started by Mohan Anturkar, by my father, and in 1999 he incepted this company, and we manufacture cooling towers basically. So cooling towers are a very important unit of any process industries. So they are basically heat exchangers which aid the production process and dissipate the heat into the atmosphere. It's a highly technical field. So Mohan sir was a professor of thermodynamics and plant engineering in various colleges in Pune. His only aim was to develop something that is in the interest of the nation and society. So cooling tower being his instrumental subject, and coming under thermodynamics, he chose that field, and he eventually got the opportunity to enter that field. So basically, the main aim was to create something that makes a difference to all the industries, be through some savings in power or water, but something that is technologically innovative, and that we should be able to deliver it for years to come. So our tag is that we are not a cooling tower company; we are a nation building company. Cooling tower is one of the mediums through which we are doing that.
Right.
And business, obviously, from 1999 to 2023, he was solely leading it. Post that, he also had a vision that a company that has been built by him should have years of continuance and furtherance for through his second generation, third generation, and so on.
Right.
So now the entire second generation, we are, we three brothers, our couple of family members work together as a unit in this company.
Mhm.
So post that, we've been there was the magic that we saw was there collectively standing together in the interest of the nation for growing the company.
Right.
So that's it how we started. This is the preface of MSquare. Now in 2022, we met Yogesh sir through one of our mutual relatives. And from that day onwards, connecting with Yogesh sir, I don't think so anybody would not connect with Yogesh sir. Connecting with Yogesh sir is just a matter of one time meet. Once he starts speaking, you don't have any other things but n number of questions. Now, sir, please answer.
Right.
So he came to our office. He looked at our setup and the way that we had grown, and from there onwards, as I said, SIL has been a instrumental partner in channelizing all our strengths, which we were also unaware as the company founders, owners, second generations, and our entire family of MSquare.
Right.
So SIL since then for the last 4 years has been routing and channelizing all the strengths for the scale up of our company. Be it be in HR, be it be in production, be it be in design, be it be in management of our projects. So these entire processes have been streamlined by them, and of course the marketing funnel, which is the main fuel of the company.
Right.
So marketing funnel, Mr. Dr. Akshay Seth from SIL, he guided us, and from there onwards we started talking about exponential growth.
Right.
Because good companies should grow, good companies should contribute, and that's how the nation is built. And of course, we are spreading our arms to the globe through our products and services. That's how we came here. So that of course SIL has been one of the most key players in doing all of this for us.
Right. So this year, in the month of July, we lost a very great leader, in fact, Mohan sir. So since then till now, how is the journey been with you? I mean, it would have been a challenging phase for you, but how have you coped with these challenges? And Samir being with you, how have you done that?
So it's a very difficult question to answer, but I'll surely say that obviously it is one of the most very very big loss in terms of a son's life. Losing a father at such age is obviously challenging. But the thing is that yes, last 5 6 months have been challenging, and there were a lot of hiccups in the process. There were a lot of things that we had to deal, which we were unaware, which were something that were coming up. There were a lot of spontaneous things which came up, which we were not ready to fight. But eventually, one fine day, after I and Samir were sitting, because we are an umbrella of around 300 350 people, and these 350 people are they all have put all the faith, beliefs, and all their sweat equity and everything into this company. That's how we've grown, by the trust and faith, vice versa, into the people.
Right.
So just a few days after that, I and Samir sat and we had a brief conversation about all these things, and we just took the guidance of our father, that any challenge that comes in life, how do we face it? And so, being a successor of Mohan Anturkar, you are well trained enough to handle
Absolutely.
the challenges and anything that is difficult in your life.
Right.
So that also it's nothing in us, but we give entire credit to him, that he has been trained us, that he's always been telling, take care of your people, take care of your people, because that's how he's been built, and that's how he has been he's molded and grinded us through the dark and also through the light.
Right.
So I think the biggest test comes when the waters are hard.
Right. Absolutely.
So if not, we thought that we would fail if, at this moment we will not be able to portray about what he taught us and the learnings are.
Right.
So this was the ultimate point that we took a stand, and from there onwards we started untying all the knots which were being a hiccup in our process.
Right.
So from there onwards, yes, because of his blessings and obviously his guidance, we slowly eventually went out to the people. We gave them the confidence that yes, it has been a big loss to us, but every story has an end, and also a new story has a start. So everything that ends, also something starts alongside that.
Right.
So something needs to be started soon, because that's what he would have also wanted from us to be. He would not have loved his son screaming and crying over over any situation in life and impacting that to the family that he has built. So it was our paramount responsibility to do that, and we willfully did that.
Great. So I remember once Mohan sir said that I'm the first generation entrepreneur,
Yeah.
and I want this legacy to be moving forward to my son as well, to my nephew as well. So he had one concern where he mentioned that how do I pass this, or how do the family generation or the my kids will enter this business or not. I think the transition that had happened was smooth.
Yeah.
How has SIL played an important role in that transition? Is what I would like to know.
Okay. So it's a very interesting question. SIL. So the transition primarily went through the only urge of becoming an entrepreneur by him, and then obviously it was transferred onto us. And the best part about us was that we are into innovations and solutions.
Right.
We are not into any product.
Right.
So that has been even that was initially appreciated by Dr. Yogesh. He appreciated that the product and the services that you deal into are only solutions and engineering towards something getting better, either process or an industry or something that is affecting.
Right.
So this has this has a limitless potential. So SIL, Dr. Yogesh, he helped us navigate from being some product centric company towards being some company that is giving some service that is higher in nature.
Right.
He guided us towards becoming a giant in your own field by expanding the horizon of our services. So this expansion of horizon is what I am saying is that the innovations and the solutions were not, we did not have the right channels to put it to the industry or our target user, in which he guided us how to put that. He streamlined it, and that's what resulted in this exponential, and probably whatever the scale up of our business went from right from 1999 to 2022, and the 2022 it accelerated till this year. In the last 4 years alongside SIL, that was I think that was the most key role with Yogesh sir played in our life, that he navigated us and streamlined our entire, the belief system only. Right. We were only unaware about that.
Okay. So, when your father was speaking to you about handing over or taking up the job as a second generation, were you skeptical to take it? नहीं मुझे और कुछ करना है कि मुझे यही करना है. Were you trying to?
Thankfully, I was an easy crack for him because the thing was that I myself decided. I was I've done my masters from MIT Noida, Delhi. Right. So back then in 2016, 2018, I was there, and the interesting part is that I was selected for L&T.
Okay.
I was selected for L&T, and I did not tell him.
Right.
So he asked me, now it is your final year. Now, what are your plans? I think you should go out and have some experience and come back. And I told him that I have made up my mind. And it is very clear that I am going to come back and join our family business, because probably under you I won't need any other giant to teach me. Right. He being the professor by heart, he being the teacher by heart, I think why even waste a single minute not to have a guidance under him and go somewhere else and take the same training.
Right. I think
so. This was my thought process, which yes, currently I can say which has helped me, because we are in a very healthy space because of that right now.
I think Mohan sir was very much aware about that, how to run a family business and to take it forward. In fact,
he has written the laws about it. He has written the rule book about how to run a family business.
Right, right. So I just wanted to understand one more thing, is that we have been, rather SIL has been associated with you for last 3 years. The growth that you have seen in your company since day one till now, how that growth has been. I mean, what is the revenue growth that you had? How is the, from the people, process, structure, system point of view, how it has grown? I mean, initially what it was and now where have you reached?
So I'll answer this question in 2 parts. First, we were a company of 100 people.
Okay.
Okay. First, we were a company of 100 people.
Mhm.
Our direct, indirect, and our engineers, our entire staff, our senior management, everything. Now we are an umbrella of around 400 people. That itself should speak big volumes. And now we plan to go it to 800 and 1000.
Wow, that's
So this has been a big shift in our company.
Mhm.
And talking about the numbers or the growth of business, we were a small scale company. Back then, we were around 17 crores in the year 2020. 2020. We crossed 17 crores. Now, after SIL, we joined we joined hands with SIL. We went to 33 crores immediately in the second year, and that was the most challenging year of pandemic,
Right.
where the entire globe was struck with a crisis of that coronavirus, and it was the entire globe was in a state of panic,
Right.
and the entire businesses were disrupted and were taking a big toss. But through that, in that crisis situations, also we were able to double the revenue,
Right.
which was a significant factor, that bolstered our future aims. And furtherance to that, we went to 60 crores, and now we have plans to scale it up to 150 crores and eventually up to 750 crores in the next 5 years.
Great. And I'm 100% sure that you'll be able to do it.
Thank you.
So, the last thing that I would like to ask you is, as I mentioned, people, structure, system, processes. How is people development important for you? And when you were, we in association, we started one program as well called Saksham. So, what do you think about people development in an MSME? How important is people development?
So I think people development is important everywhere. But in MSME, if you talk about any organization, the people development through. I mean, we've done most of our training and development through SIL, be it be Saksham, be it be some individual courses, individual handholding towards. Sir, I myself I am training under Yogesh sir since the past 4 years, so I know, and it has been important because the entire company needs to be in the sync of right synergies.
Right.
The entire, and I mean, right from the person at your front desk to the person working for the back end manufacturing or any processes, they all need to come up with the right synergies and right ethos for growth is what we feel, and that culture has been there with us since beginning. But Yogesh sir has now, because Yogesh sir or SIL has played the most important role in synchronizing it together.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that is also one of the part where we can see growth, because without that, growth is a little dicey affair. We need all the team members also to be with you. You should understand them. They should understand your aims and views, and together we should reach one goal. It's not just Karan Anturkar or Samir Anturkar pulling the cart.
Right.
Obviously, they are pushing the cart. They are not the one trying to pull the cart. They are the one trying to push the cart. So obviously, they need a
You
team.
need people.
Yeah, you need people, and people who are with the same ethos and the synergies, as I said before. So that has been done by SIL for us for the last 4 years, and obviously the results show that it is working for us.
Right. Any closing remarks that you want to make?
So yeah, finally I would like to say that SIL has been not just a partner but a family member like us in our family, and being a family business, we always welcome that. So we would like to be with SIL and for the rest of our years to come. And thanks SIL for not just being someone who is giving us any guidance and service, but being a part of our company.
At SIL, we have numerous stories. The stories from dreams to reality, the stories from emotions to economics. Like Karan, like MSquare, we have another story that we will bring to you, and that story will be of 5 friends coming together and building an empire of solar energy. Stay tuned and watch our next podcast.